RW means right wing.
No, we're looking on the right side.
Oh yeah.
We have no
Brother.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
We can take more than all the other fucking players.
Yeah.
Times.
Of course.
Shit. Yeah, that's...
Go back.
Player.
Creation zone.
It's pretty. Yeah, I'm a penguin! Woo!
Alright, information. So we need to make them open. 89?
I'll go back to like
93.
They can Robert States.
95 RA.
The ones that 18, like, didn't we kind of need
That's why I said 99.
Okay. That.
let's say, 18. And then we got the no, that's
We can.
And then these players like 20 something.
It's like a weather person or something.
Dominate the youngest player.
Alright. Let's fuck each other up.
And then we got like the Japan, so it sounds like 45.
Hey, Kyle, we gotta go to play now, right?
Yeah.
Are we allowed to pick our team when we play now, or?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you're not.
No.
Sign it.
No! We don't get to pick our teams, Kyle.
Go back. Go back.
Dude, you can't. Just
I
go
don't
up. Sign it across.
That's why it says this team versus this team.
No, you make it now, and then you.
No, it's Predators versus Coyotes, Kyle.
Justin, dude, I could play this game. Then
I don't
sign
trust
it.
you.
Sign your drawer. Push. Then go up.
Alright, Kyle, I apologize.
I mean,
Even though
I
we're taking I don't know.
Like, you want to be the king?
I'm the king.
No, no, no.
I'm the home team.
And then, wait.
Jagged ass little
Alternate
sons that try to
away.
fight back.
Home.
Kick them
Kick
fucking
them both
sand.
Home versus home.
Daddy's home.
Daddy's.
Yeah, and then you get special choices. So that shows you what shows you what's the best choices. No, the Coyotes, get cheated in the face.
But technically, you should win this. Stat-wise.
Alright.
You got one. That's it.
Yeah.
We don't want to mess with it.
Start game.
Alright. Hey, we're the 8 squad. We're playing.
NHL.
16. You can see that a lot of they each have created little characters. And then they're playing as the Los Angeles Kings.
Versus
Kyle,
the
anything-
Pittsburgh Penguins.
anything to say about the Los Angeles Kings, Kyle?
I have no clue. but
Fuck
I'm
the
gonna-
Kings. I fucking hate you all.
Except
for the Latin Kings.
What about the
Opening face-off seconds away. We know Kessel has a great
Cool.
shot. They'll be looking to get the puck on his stick early in this first shift. Opening face-off of this contest has been taken. Curls on back in, and the puck taken hold of by Doughty. Possession still through the neutral zone. I think it's time we hear from Ray Ferraro.
I really like playing against these teams that you don't play very much. I like the unfamiliarity of it. It's something a little bit new. But what you really learn is the importance of the pre-scout. Guys, as you mentioned, they don't know much about the other team, but these are scouts that you don't see much about. They go game to game in the National Hockey League, and they put these reports together so you have the best chance to win.
Okay, Ray, keep listening down there. Snapped up by Kunitz. LA's lugging it along in their own end. In the defensive zone, he'll continue. In his own end, puck still on his stick. Still has possession at center. He drives toward the slot. Punched away. LA's on the move in their own end. Still waiting in the defensive zone. Good move, able to continue the march on. In their own end, pressing on with it. Still on the move through center. Feathered back in. That puck out of play over the glass.
I would rather play this game in real life. Sorry, but this is
No, you
stupid.
won't. You're gonna get destroyed. You wouldn't.
I'd rather, well, between us.
Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Out of his crease with the big goal stick. The puck stops right there. Bounced off the boards to Ehrhoff. Through center ice, he still has it. Into the end of attack. Great move there. And possession snapped up by Dupuis. Pressing on with it up the wing. Gets on by. Oh, deflected away. And possession established on the pickup by Dupuis. Snapping a pass to Ehrhoff. Back in his defensive end to get it. And it's given back to McBain. Retreats into the defensive zone. Good standing poke checked by Malkin. Los Angeles setting things up in neutral ice. Picked up in the attacking zone. Great job on a cut pass. And possession reestablished by Hornquist. Play to be made now by Green. Gets behind the net and looks to the front. Pressed to the glass. Scrum over, puck kicked. The Kings hopefully shifting from defense to offense in their own end. Carries it up the wing. And the linesmen were watching very carefully. That is an offside.
I have no clue what's happening.
Just under 8 minutes to go in the first. Both teams are still looking for their first strike. The Kings with a center ice face-off win. Los Angeles controlling play now through neutral ice. Picks it up in his own end. Pushing it on through the neutral zone. Thrown in. Puck is picked up by Doughty. Freezes play.
They passed that screen in front to it. Oh, I got
Pittsburgh's got it again. Goes to the backhand. A whistle and a rest.
What's with all these penalties?
Yeah.
It's a lot of, it's just like every other sport, that a lot of them will just like one. You guys want any fight.
Pittsburgh's quick on the draw. Los Angeles in their own end with possession. That one blocked. Chopped by Phil Kessel. He could start some danger here. Moving it now in the defensive zone. And the puck now possessed by Kunitz. Picked up by Crosby. Oh, my!
They're not going to let him get away with that dirty hit.
Everybody was like trying to punch each other.
I'm sitting alongside Marc-Andre Fleury's first NHL coach. Was he really good right away?
Yes, he was, Doc. That's why we took him first overall in the NHL draft. But the one thing that he had to learn is that to play with more control in his game. Super athletic, but understanding that less was more as a young goaltender. And he's proved that throughout his career. Yes, it's been up and down. Yes, it's been roller coaster. But it's hard to argue against a guy that went to back-to-back Stanley Cup finals and won one of them for the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Los Angeles carrying on through center. And the possession taken up by Muzzin. Thinking maybe his goalie's got a better idea. Closer to him now. Through center, making progress. And they've got a 3-on-2 here. Near the last minute of the first. Looks ahead to start something. Good block, and puck possession comes from that. Los Angeles moves the puck through center ice. Closed off and sealed on the boards. Possession seized by Drew Doughty. And this play is whistled down. It is offside. Brown spoiling for a fight here.
He's been looking for somebody to dance with.
Neutralized face-off win. Pittsburgh setting things up at center. Puck collected by Ehrhoff. First period has come to an end, and the goalies dominated this period of play. 0-0. And we turn to the shots on goal in the first. 1 for Los Angeles, and none for the Penguins. The Penguins are getting a tremendous performance in goal tonight, even though off strong. And here's one example. We'll return after these words. Second period about to begin here. Let's take a look back at the first. What stuck out for you?
Doc, I'm really surprised there weren't a lot of shots by either one of the teams in that first period. How do you correct that? It's a mindset. Once you get the puck across the blue line, you got to fire the puck at the net, and the other players have to realize they got to look for a rebound.
On to Kunitz. The puck taken hold of by Crosby. Back in his defensive end to get it. The Penguins in their own end controlling play now, and the loose puck gathered in by Ehrhoff. Turning on back just like they did in practice. This is a game. Hanging on to it through center. And he regroups. Hoping to recoil back in his own end. He's in his own end of the ice now. And what's up? Moving along in the defensive zone. Hoping to get some back by dropping back. Decides to go back into his own end to get something started. In the defensive zone, still with control. And he'll continue possession in his own end. Still on his stick, that puck, as he travels through the neutral zone. Can he generate something? And goes back a little further, hoping to gain ground. Los Angeles in their own end on the move now. Picked up in the attacking zone. Oh, here's a wrister. Save.
I know what I'm going to be doing for the
He
rest of
retreats
this
now,
game.
getting back to his own end. Los Angeles on the move now on their own end.
As soon as I figure out how.
Heads to the front. And he drops back to get things set again. Looking for some help back in his own end. Taken over now by Doughty. Head up as he carries it through center. Taken on by Evgeny Malkin. And it's nabbed by King. Trying to go to Dupuis. The Kings shifting gears back in their own end. Still has it along the boards. Out of their own end and still with it. The Penguins with possession in center ice. And he dumps it in to get a line change. And the puck gathered in by Muzzin. Heads along the boards. He throws it there. It's dumped back in. That'll help the defense to get to the bench. Walking a thin line near the border there. And he regroups. Moves to the corner. He recoils back. He drops on back further. What do you think he's thinking? The Kings continue on in their own end. Still has it in neutral
I'm having
ice.
so much fun with this.
Right near the line, can he keep it going? Could not be filtered through a strong play by Kessel. Decides to drop back a bit here. Will turn back into his own end and look over his options. And he continues through the neutral zone. It's an online rush. It's a 3-on-2. Oh, Pochek saved one there. A wonderful save at the goal crease.
What quickness side to side.
Possession reestablished by Cole. Moving along in their own end. Looking to headman up the wing. And possession seized in the neutral zone by Sidney Crosby. He's got a chance. He gets through. The Kings in their own end in possession as they travel. He continues in the defensive zone. Up the wing, he still has possession and moves ahead. He retreats back with the puck, hoping for better things if he turns back. Puck gathered in his own end by Clifford. If they can get organized, maybe time for one more attack before the end of the period. He heads right for the net. Wow, what a glove save.
Oh, he thought he had him on the glove side.
Quick's able to scramble back into position to make an excellent stop here.
Woo, I just need to hold it for 5 seconds.
The Penguins win it. Just a backhand. Enormous hit.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
We've played 2 periods here of a 3-period game. The best part of the day is coming up. 2-period shots on goal totals read like this. 2 for the Penguins, a humbling 2 for the Kings. The Penguins have found themselves in a heavy hitting contest here today. So there may be some missing room, but it's also the knowledge that they registered the best one, and this was it. We'll be right back.
I got a little bitch running away.
This has been one tremendous contest, but there's been no scoring yet. Goes back into his own end of the ice to see how things are developed. Muzzin's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Los Angeles has it in the defensive zone. And play is stopped for a penalty. Pittsburgh's only going to get 2 minutes on this goal, but it was tripping.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. The player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player.
And so begins power play number 1. Let's see if it's power play goal number 1. They win the draw. The Kings have it through the neutral zone. And that's an offside.
I can't see that either.
So we have to run away from him for 18 seconds? Oh, yeah.
Del star shit, Robert Craig star shit.
The Penguins control at center ice. Yep, shot back out. All's fine. Dropped on back further. The scrum continues at the glass. In the defensive zone, hanging on to it. The Kings ready an attack back in the defensive zone. And the puck taken hold of by Bonino. Glides across. Desperate race to get him. Los Angeles slugging the puck in their own end. Skating with it now through neutral ice. He knifed it away. Right near the line. Another one that's off the glove. Puck covered, whistle blown.
Did I make that? I didn't even make it. I actually tried that.
Fleury's made a textbook stop here. He's in good shape positionally. He makes the save, and he makes it look really easy.
Flying over and,
We have a little under 3 minutes of sweat and anger here in the third. Neither goalie has made any mistakes so far. A chance to clear. Out of their own end, hanging on to it. The Penguins carrying it through the neutral zone. Pittsburgh's done a wonderful job of penalty killing, and so we're back even. He drives toward the slot. And he's tied up and held. Taken on by Ehrhoff. Skate kick out of the scrum. Possession taken up by Muzzin. Still with it in the defensive zone. taken in his own end of the ice by Lucic. And he continues out of his own end. Skating with it now in the defensive zone. And he carries it in the defensive zone. Moving it now in center ice. And he maintains that puck along the boards. The Penguins controlling play now in their own end. Crosby slashed on the play, and there'll be a penalty coming up. Fleury's to the bench. 6 attackers now. Play is stopped, and now we'll hear the call. The Kings are boxed for 2 minutes. The call is slashing.
That's a blatant slash, Doc. Anytime that you slide your bottom hand up your stick and swing your stick, you're going to the box.
There's always a start to your power play night, and this is number 1. The Kings with a face-off win. Grab, great chance ahead. Making headway through center ice. LA's in their own end and controlling the play. Wanting to generate something here in the defensive zone. Pushing it on up the wing. Step poke checked away. Great bad stop. Pittsburgh's lugging it along in the defensive zone. 2-on-1. Drives to the net. Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
I know you broke it.
Well, that's a scoring chance gone for naught. That's an excellent save by the goaltender.
Another stick will beat it, and if it's scored enough, it just breaks in half. That's why they wear the level shield. So
Clean win on the draw. Pittsburgh's carrying it in their own end. Offside is called. Somebody got over anxious there. Pittsburgh's got that neutral zone faceoff. LA's gotten back even. Penalty kill. The Penguins are moving the puck through the neutral zone. That play is offside, and so back to center ice for the faceoff. Oh, quick off the draw. Los Angeles in their own end in possession. Looking to head man or do anything to get it out of the defensive zone. And play stopped because of an offside.
The referee's a dumbass.
oh, yeah, the overpaid clowns.
Quick shot. The Penguins waiting back in their own end. Kicked out of the scrum. Into another.
You saw him coming just at the last minute. He's able to spin off, but that's a big hit.
Picks it up in his own end. The Kings are starting back in the defensive zone. And the puck controlled by Earhart. Played in the corner by Malkin. Fires. Got in the way of that one, too. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right near him.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
We're doing great, aren't we?
The Kings with a clean win on the draw. Gathered in by Doughty. Still on the move up the boards. Cruises to the slot. Steps between the circles. Carried to the corner by Marion Gaborik. The Penguins have it in their own end. Moving along in neutral ice. Lays it fly. And possession snapped up by Crosby. He's into the slot. He's got a chance. Outstanding point-blank save.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
And the puck is grabbed by Green. Through the neutral zone, he continues. Forcing attention indeed. He can start some danger here. Approaching the final minute in this game. Shooting, save, a cover, and play is stopped.
Quick's athleticism is on display.
No, because we're only in the third period. Isn't it fourth?
That's an odd man rush against. Excellent save.
They win the draw. Now can they get it out? Los Angeles controlling play now in the defensive zone. The puck is scooped up by Drew Doughty. He'll continue through center, and possession seized by Bennett. He's going to the net. Oh, did he ever get matched?
Whoa, pick yourself up after that one. That is a big hit.
And the loose puck brought in by Muzzin. Wants to get something regenerated, but from his own end of the ice. Fires! Oh, what a terrific save in close.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
Back in his defensive end to get it. That play went offside.
You can't ask much more from your goaltender than this. That's an excellent wrist shot that he's able to deny.
Offside. Fuck you, LA. Fuck you, LA.
LA's collected another victory on the faceoff. Great scoring chance here.
I'll kick your ass.
Took a look, didn't like what he saw, so he will circle back. Offside stops the clock.
I got you offside. Your strategy is to run away.
Exactly. What are you there?
You have 5 seconds, you gotta go.
This is amazing.
They win the draw and will now set up an attack. And possession reestablished by Doughty.
They got one play.
Quick's made a lot of saves, but the one we recall is this one.
That might be the game.
Look at we go to break.
You thought you were ready to go home, huh?
So did we.
We have begun sudden death overtime on a long evening, and fatigue will be a factor eventually. But lots of energy now. Picked up by Crosby. Scrum over, puck kicked. Los Angeles has control of the puck in the defensive zone. And he's all alone. Brilliant save by Fleury. And he freezes for the whistle.
Whoa, he was able to get the glove on this excellent scoring chance. Looked like he had him beat, but he's in good shape and he makes an incredible glove stop.
A big win. Let's see what happens. Gathered in by Muzzin. Puck is seized by Kopitar. It's a 3-on-2. How will they defend this? That one blocked. They'll dare for a face-off coming up next.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
Two enforcers style.
I've been the mess with the enforcer.
Good job on that face-off, tying the man up. Hanging on to it in their own end. Still has control in neutral ice. Oh, and here's a 3-on-2. Great glove save.
Well, the hands are quicker than the glove. Great save.
Been a long time since this wasn't the garden variety stop for a goalie. Down in the butterfly, turned aside.
And they've won that draw. Shoot, save. Still on the move through the neutral zone. And the linesmen were watching very carefully. That is an offside.
This is an excellent stop by the goaltender on the blocker side. The shooter takes a look, sizes the best place to shoot it, and tries to go on the stick side, but he's denied.
They win the draw. Let's see if it pays off. The Penguins have control of the puck in their own end. Still has it in the defensive zone. Looking for options in neutral ice. It's a 3-on-2 as they move in. Got a piece of that one. Los Angeles carrying on through center. What a chance here. Acrobatic stop by Fleury. Final minute of play in overtime. Will it end with the clock ticking, or will we go all night? Blockered away. Skating with it now in their own end. And the puck is seized by Doughty. Neutral zone pickup here by Muzzin. Moving along out of their own end. Head up as he carries it through center. Oh, and it's a penalty coming. It is a penalty call, and this could be huge in this game. Will it be decided on the power play?
He's got great stick positioning. Stick is on the ice, but unfortunately takes the skates out from under him.
It is a rare power play that is a 4 against 3, but that's what we have right now, and it begins. A good tie-up on the face-off. That led to his team getting the puck. The Penguins through the neutral zone continue with possession. Great glove save, and he keeps it.
Well, if you're a shooter, you don't want to see the goaltender flash his glove like that.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
Centermen practice this so many times at the end of their game day workouts. And here comes the biggest one, perhaps, of the whole season. They won it. Now what can they do? And the puck taken over by Marion Gabrick. Lets it go. And that one turned aside.
I thought I had him. I'm like, I have it. No.
Quick's going to be able to make that save all day. His positioning is perfect. It's not a difficult scoring chance.
You have to point that out.
A big win. Let's see what happens. Los Angeles with possession at center ice. They've got a 2-on-1.
Yeah! He's lucky, Robert!
Game over. Overtime winning goal. Game over. Pittsburgh's defeat will be a tough one to swallow.
Did not have a great start. Finished up strong, but comes up a little bit short.
Now he doesn't have to keep it away from you for the next like 20 seconds.
Yay! Finally over!
Nope, it's sudden death.
Oh, it's sudden death?
It's end of game. It's over, guys.
That's my thing.
Extra replay. Oh my god, is that the entire game?
Yeah.
Fuck that. Oh yeah, let's just see the end.
Exactly.
Turn the camera.
Dude.
Let's see. And that was very quick. That was that it?
That was it.
X.
Oh, hey, wait, bullshit. That did not go. Okay, it did. Oh no, because it ends with it on the outside. It's like,
I won on
Are you gonna?
a
Are you
technicality.
gonna challenge?
no.
No.
No, I'm down.
No.
Hey, Kyle. Leaving NFL.
All right, let's do it. That's what it is. Thanks guys for watching. Bye. That was amazing.
That was amazing. That was